wicked cool bridge. Thought I'd show you this real quick, and beautiful trout stream down there. I mean, that is gorgeous. Wow. I'm gonna have to come back here and try fishing. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'll do our morning intro. Alrighty there. Good morning, friends, family, fans, Finish Line Focus, fantastically fine folks. How do you all do? It is good to see each one of you. Pretend that you have a camera on you and I'm looking at you. So it's good to see you here this morning. Today is Tuesday, June 6th. So, yeah, June 6th, D-Day. A day that will live in infamy. Hopefully today, although it looks like some of the climbs we've got coming up. Oh man, look how pretty. Hopefully you can see that down. Man, look how gorgeous that is. Wow, reminds me of Halo. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, hopefully some of the climbs we have today don't make this D-Day. Looks like we're climbing up out of the James River. So at mile 785, climbing up out of the James River. And of course it's a huge climb coming out. But then it looks like at the top of that, for those of you that have the book, that last little bit looks like nearly straight up and down. So really looking forward to that one. Woohoo! Doing that at the beginning. So I need to film now so I can hopefully breathe later. Boy, paralleling this gorgeous rocky trout stream down there. I'm gonna have to come back here and do some fishing. It's beautiful. Anyhow, met up with Cur Dog back at the parking lot, so he's right here with me, and we're all going to camp tonight at the 799.9. And guess what? Oh man, guess what? I'm going the 1/10 further to make it 800 mile. Look at how pretty that is. Need a picture of that. Wow. So yeah, I will, Lord willing, if I can make it through these climbs, I will hit the 800 today, which will be rocking. That'll be awesome. So slept at, I don't know what the hotel was. It's part of the Hampton Inn chain, part of the Hilton chain, whatever it is. It was spectacular. Huge suites with like large refrigerators, and I think it even had a dishwasher. It had real china and silverware in the room. It's kind of like an extended stay place. Fabulous breakfast. Everything was amazing. And so, thank you. A couple of my aunts sent some money to help me get a hotel room somewhere down the road. And so, Halo applied that to help get the room. So thank you guys. Thank you for that. I appreciate it very, very much. It was fabulous. Best night's sleep I've had in weeks and weeks. I didn't even wake. I woke up one time to go to the restroom. That's it. So anyway, thank you for that. Great night's sleep. Great to see the kids. We got to play in the hot tub, play in the pool for a little bit real quick. Got my clothes laundered and dried. So Halo and the kids could get near me, because otherwise they stink so bad. Wet, sweaty clothes are nasty. But yeah, I got that. Got a good breakfast. Had Pizza Hut last night, and we had it delivered to the room. And yeah, great breakfast this morning. So now it was about 20 after 9 when we left the parking lot. Got 15 miles to do today to get to the camp. So Halo's headed back, get the kids woken up and fed and rounded up, and they're gonna drive by Middle Creek Campground and pick up my packages, and then head down to the camping area that's at a parking area and a river and campsite. So they're gonna set up there, and we'll just roll into camp this evening and enjoy each other's company, enjoy the setting, and we'll all camp there. That's the plan. All right, we'll see what changes. Thanks for coming along with me, and let's get ready to do these big climbs. Are you ready? And by the way, Are you doing your exercises? Are you getting active? Are you getting healthy? Are you doing more than you were before? Are you doing it? And then are you helping others to subscribe? Checking up on you. Thanks a bunch. Catch you soon. First view of the day, at least view from up high. Been climbing since this morning, and yeah, the trail up here is exactly what I guessed. Look at the cool, hope you can see it with the sun shining on the camera. Look at the cool rocks, but I don't know if you can see like the stairs there. It's been quite a climb the last little bit. Very, very narrow. Mother Reed and Mama, you guys would not have approved of some of this stuff. I mean, it's like steps up with teeny wide, narrow, and then a huge drop off. So yeah, don't lose your balance. Watch what you're doing. But you guys know me. I'm like a spider, sticking to the rocks, slithering along, creeping and crawling. No slipping for me. All right, like we all of us hikers say, you gotta earn these views. This one took some sweat and some calorie burning, but wow. This is like reminiscent of Tinker Cliffs and McAfee Knob. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Look how beautiful the day is. Look at this. The James River down there, full of big old bronze-back bass. So cool. That last little bit of the climb was as expected. Very legit. I haven't said it in a while, but can you say Stairmaster? Because yeah, you need to get on a Stairmaster until it hurts. And then stay on for about an hour and a half more, and then you're done for like an hour. And then get on it again. Then cook your supper with a little stove and go to bed. Such is life on the AT. Awesome. It's really cool. Oh, had Halo picked me up yesterday at the 501 parking lot down there by the footbridge over the James River, and we're riding back towards Roanoke. And I don't know what made me do it, but I had my compression sleeves on. I just kind of like rolled it down a little bit, and bingo, sure enough, there was a tick, a little guy, and he was firmly attached. Now I treated those compression sleeves with the aerosol can of permethrin, and he was under the compression sleeve, all burrowed in, and he was still alive. So I don't know what happened. Evidently the permethrin treatment didn't work, or he was permethrin proof. Either way, it wasn't a good thing. So I got him off. I'm sure his head broke off inside. He was still alive, the little booger. Killed him and threw him out. He was the little guy. So we'll see. I know exactly where it was at on my leg. So I'll watch for any kind of an infection. We'll see. But man, we've been going through so much grass and brush and stuff. It's, you're bound and determined to get some ticks. But that's why I treated and wore those compression sleeves. I thought, man, that'll help, but it sure didn't. I was very surprised to see him underneath. So we've got the old style pump, jug of permethrin. I'll have to treat everything again with that and make sure we're good and covered, and hopefully that'll work. I've never used or seen this little aerosol can before, but anyway, there's the update on that so far. So yep, feeling good. By the way, yeah, bought a report after the 22 miles yesterday in the rain. So the worst part is hiking with wet feet for 22 miles over all the rocks and stuff. And the feet are pretty darn good. I stopped back there a little ways and put some tape on that 1 second toe on my left foot. Not the piggy toe, but the next one that's always kind of giving me little bits of fit. It was the first one to really blister and tear up and all that. It kind of continues just occasionally to just sort of be the most susceptible to a hot spot. And I could feel it getting a little bit hot down there, so I just stopped and put some KT tape on it, or as the littles call it, some AT tape on there, and it feels great, and I'm laced up and cocked, locked, and ready to rock. Doc, we're rolling down the AT. Yep, feeling pretty good. So yeah, I knew, you know, my joints and stuff, my quads, knew that I had rocked a 22, but no big deal. We're, you know, feeling good this morning, and no ibuprofen. So very thankful for that. I don't need it yet. Feeling good. Just did, like I said, pretty good climb, and now going to be doing a descent, and I expect probably later on, looks like dropping down to where I'm going to meet the kids, Halo and the kids, by the 800-mile mark. Looks like that's a big descent, so my knees may ask me to take a couple of ibuprofen. Then we'll see. I mean, I am 45 years old, so all right, we'll catch you soon. Alrighty, let's talk a little bit for a minute about the reality of life on the Appalachian Trail, especially in Virginia. That's what I know, and then what I hear about, like in Pennsylvania also, and maybe even New York. I heard the water sources there are like gross, so they may be available, but it's nasty. That's what I hear. So anyway, here's the life that I'm living at the moment. So this is what happened this morning. So I plan out my day. I always look at AWOL's guide at night, and I look at the water sources, and I realize where I need to, you know, what I need to start with as far as water in the morning, and then how long I'm going to go before my next water resupply. And I always figure when I get there to drink at least a liter. We call it cameling up. So you drink a bunch, and then you carry out. Let's say you've got 5 miles and it's not too hot or whatever. You really, I mean, a liter is plenty. I'll carry about 1.5 liters. And what I'll do is in the first mile or so, I'll drink at least that 1/2 liter. So my goal really is to get into every water source with kind of a minimum of 1/2 liter. Now, some of you guys that count grams may not like that. You may think, well, you've carried all that weight for nothing. And I agree. I get it. That's a pound that I carried. You know, 1 liter of water is 2.2 pounds. So I get it that you're carrying a little extra water. But like today, this morning, I knew I had 7 miles to go before water. That was what AWOL's guide said. And so I start out this morning with 2 full liters, but I went ahead and drank pretty freely because I knew that not long after I got to the summit of this mountain, which is like Big Row something mountain, and let me tell you, wow, that was a good climb. 2,300 feet from the James River up to the peak, and that last little bit was extremely steep, but it was good. It was fun. I'm glad I'm up here now, but it looks like we've got a couple more, wow, pretty big climbs today. And by the way, the trail, I'm showing you the trail. It's so grassy, there's a lot of rocks hidden down in the grass. So man, I actually kind of stumbled back there right before I turned the camera on. I kind of lost my balance, and a rock caught my foot, and I couldn't really catch myself, and so, oh shoot, and then I just turned my ankle. All right, I better be careful. So the trail is fairly, I mean, it looks like it's good, and it is better here, this little stretch, but back there, the grass covered it. You couldn't see, and then there's millions of little rocks in there, just enough to turn your ankle and catch your feet. All right, so here's the deal. Looking at water, get to the peak, and I sit down back there to view, to take a little break and eat some food, and kind of wait on Cur-Dog to make sure he's okay. And I pull up Gut Hook, and Gut Hook says from where I'm at, it's like still 6 more miles before the next water. Well, I've come 4, it should have been 3 miles to the next water. But see, Gut Hook doesn't even show the source that AWOL mentioned. And then Cur-Dog happened to look, probably when he was walking up and taking a break or something up that mountain, that the water source evidently is like a 1/2 mile off the trail. Well, unless it's just literally life and death or whatever, nobody's going to go a 1/2 mile, because you know it's not going to be flat. It's not going to be an easy stroll. Water always runs downhill, which means you're going to be going down to it and then climbing back up. Anyway, point is, so instead of getting water in 3 miles, looks like I got to go 6. to get water. So you have got to plan on carrying some extra water. And one of the things, I think I've mentioned it lately in my videos, I try to keep my pack weight super light. I've got some of the lightest gear you can buy. I do not have the craziest light pack. I'm still loving my Osprey Exos, and it's 2 pounds and a quarter. I could get a lighter pack, but it fits great. It supports the weight great, and the company is fantastic, and they really take care of hikers. And I want to kind of keep supporting Osprey. If I ever switch, it won't be because I'm dissatisfied with the company or the pack, but if I could save a pound, that might be nice, especially when it's just brutal hot this summer. I may shed some, try to cover more distance, maybe get up super early, hike in the dark, and try to cover bigger miles and carry less food. That's a thought, so just in the back of my mind. But anyhow, you want that ability to carry some water, and please don't cut it close, especially in the summertime when it's getting warm and very humid. If you have trouble or a big climb knocks you down harder than you thought it was going to, and you need that. So some guys just don't hardly carry any water, and I don't know, that scares me. I try to stay very, very well hydrated. My halo tells me to drink up, and I say yes ma'am, and I obey her every word, just like a good husband. Guys, that's the secret to a good marriage, is you just say yes ma'am all the time. It's like, whatever you want, dear. That's what I do. And Halo says drink, I drink. Halo says eat, I eat. She says eat candy and drink soda, I eat candy and drink soda. A happy Halo means a happy hiker. There's the secret, guys. There's a deer right there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Can you see it from where you're at? There's probably too many leaves. Huh. Yeah, not very scared of us. That's good. Has nothing to fear. We're not going to hurt it. Yep, I think it's going the other way. So here is the view from the top of Bluff Mountain. And let me tell you, Bluff is a beast. I'm sitting on the remnants of an old fire tower here. The remains, but I am sitting on one. And I'm staying here for a minute too. My feet are tired, my body is whooped. It's so nice and cool though. The breeze is amazing. It's blowing the sweat that I produce, helping to dry my shirt off. It's wonderful, wonderful breeze, but boy, big climb. Look at the profile for Bluff Mountain. I think it's mile 7, I don't remember now, but anyway, big climb, good view. That's the point. Big climb, good view. Good view usually means big climb. All right, I'm sitting here. Oh, I should have looked up the name of the shelter before I turn on the camera. Anyway, I'm sitting down here by the shelter. I'll spin the camera. Hopefully you can see it down there. I took a 0.2 side trail. I'll just spin the camera around slowly. 0.2 side trail down here to this shelter because there was water here. And I was definitely due. I was ready for some water. And boy, I am just dragging today. I don't know if it was the climbs, if it was going to bed late, if it is just kind of a, I don't know, but I just don't feel strong. I don't feel, yeah, I just feel draggy. Very draggy. So I'm sitting down here, got some water, topped everything off. I made my afternoon concoction of a rehydrate and a little bit of black cherry Mio. I always enjoy that so much in the afternoon. And anyway, drank up some, ouch, man, the bugs are horrible down here. Just, there's a pond over there in front of the shelter, and that's probably a big mosquito breeding ground because, man, they're horrible. I'm gonna have to get going, but I am hungry. I'm just very hungry, and I'm sitting here just kind of weak, and my feet and ankles are kind of beat up, so Yep, just kind of feeling it today. All right, well, I decided to show you kind of what goes on in the middle of the day. It's 3:20 now. Probably been here for 15 minutes. So just taking a little break, relaxing and refueling and rehydrating. Getting ready. I think I got 4.5 miles to go to where Halo and the Rugrats are at. So looking forward to that. Oh, man, the bugs are horrible. Woo! I thought rather than take a picture, I'd just take a video. Just a standard Forest Service shelter, punch bowl shelter. And now you can't see the pond, but I took a picture of the pond. Pond is right over there. The place where I was sitting is right up here. And yep, I am just kind of beat up and tired and hungry today. Which, you know what, I guess you spend this many days out here, you're entitled to a day or two like that here and there. So nice spot. Other than the bugs, earlier in the year or maybe like real late in the year, whatever, this would be a great place to camp. Right now the bugs are bad. Real light spring too, not much of a spring over there. What's going on?
Well, we've walked a mile now.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Disciple. What's yours?
Giggling Gazelle.
Giggling Gazelle. Pristine.
Tired.
Tired. What's your name?
I'm Poke.
You're Poke. Okay, I'm Disciple.
Dada.
These are my Rugrats. This is my buddy Dog.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, I wondered if you guys would come up the trail.
On accident.
On accident?
Yeah.
You accidentally hiked a mile south on the Appalachian Trail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
like somebody else.
Daddy.
What, buddy?
Down there is a great camping place. It's an
A
old
camp spot?
It's an old road.
It's actually a road.
Okay, is it a good campsite?
Yeah.
No?
It's
Well, wait till you see some of the spots. Like, look behind it. I mean, it's better. All right, we'll stop it. Do you like it? Is there water there?
No, like it's a road.
Yeah.
Looky.
It's right.
I know it. All right, we'll stop. What do you say, tired? It's actually H2O back there.
Tired.
All right.
I like.
All right, just cross. Well, I'll show you the 800-mile mark in a second, but crossing over whatever this stream is on a really cool, long, very bouncy, very bouncy suspension bridge. But it is a cool one. Now we're just looking for some campsites. So there's spots behind our truck back there, but I'm gonna guess there might be some good spots over here too. I don't know. Dog went on ahead, he's scouting it out also. But I thought maybe where the trail crossed that river, there'd be some good spots. What do you think?
There's a place for one tent, and the trail just steady goes up.
Okay.
So I don't think
Probably back there at that road. Yeah, all right. Sounds good, thanks. We'll just camp back there. Plus, that's closer to the good water. All right. Look at the size of them there cables. Look at that turnbuckle. Come here and stand by that, Isabel, so they can see how big. Stand not in front of it, but beside it. Okay. It's big. Trust me. It's huge. All right, we'll catch it. We'll see the 800 on the other side.
No, here's an 800.
All right, there it is, friends and family. 800 miles on the Appalachian Trail. Woohoo! Awesome day.